Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
Yes, welcome to our channel. And today we are sharing with you a fun fold with the two-tone flora bundle from the mini catalog. So if you are new to the channel, say hello. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and pop in a comment. That will be amazing. And share to your crafty friends as well. We'll do some, we'll say hello to those of you who have joined us as well. So if you are watching the replay, you can fast forward to the crafting if you so wish.
Yes. So so this is a bit of, we haven't done our normal videos on, obviously I missed Fun Fold Friday last week anyway. I was going to record it, but then obviously things got top and blah blah blah, and I got told off. And then obviously it was Easter Sunday yesterday, so we were having a lovely roast dinner with Mum yesterday, so family time, so we didn't come on yesterday. So Jay said, why don't we do one tonight?
Yes.
And he had a project ready for you, so he's doing it for you. So yes. So as I said, just say hi to some people anyway. So you're going to say it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying we've got Sherry. Hi Sherry. We have got Betty, Connie, Carol Ann, Quinn. We've also got Maureen. Who else we've got? We've got Keisha. Amanda.
Hello.
And we have Bling Everything, Stampin with Jilly. Is that it, Jilly? Yes.
Yeah.
We have got Jian. We have got Lisa, Sue, Sherry, Kim, Nani Shasha. See, it's different when you're not ready for it, isn't it?
Well, I knew it was coming. Hi, Nani Shasha.
Hi, Mum's in. Hello. Thank you for a lovely dinner yesterday and a wonderful Easter. We have Lavinia, Teresa, and that it is. Oh, and hi, Branson as well. Just seen your Mum's post this. So good. And Janet. Hello, Janet. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are. Every time you have to giggle at me for that.
No.
So.
Oh, Tommy, say hello.
Say hi, Tommy. We have got. No, I can't wave. I can't wave his paw.
Cool. So we'll crack on. We normally do live draw, but we'll do that for next Sunday.
Yes, we'll do that next Sunday. We'll get back to normal routine, normal schedule will resume next Sunday.
Yes.
So lovely. All right. So I'm going to hand you over to Jay. Enjoy. What are you actually playing with tonight? Anyway, Jay?
Will be making this card or recreating this card that you may or may not have seen on our social, and it comes out like that.
So we've got a fun fold for you this evening.
Fingers crossed. You're still here for 2 hours.
I tell you, if you could have just seen what nearly happened, then Jay nearly had a claw coming out because something was dangling in front of a cat's face just then. He got very excited. So yeah, I'll just hand you over to Jay, and let's see. Hopefully, you will enjoy what he makes. He's got some other things to show you as well. So there we have it.
Cool. So as hopefully you all know, there's a color refresh with Stampin' Up. So I have just created this afternoon. It's taking me all day. But basically, I'm doing a color swatch for our team. So do let us know if you would like a copy of the blank PDF. This one is going to be like 7 pages. The 7th page will have all of the individual ones. So if you're just doing it for yourself, I think it's a good way to have the actual color cardstock. The product number are for A4. So if you are a US, do let me know your product numbers. I may be able to put that in. But yes, so it would. The other 6 is actually done like this. So you just do a strip, 1 centimeter strip or 3/8 of an inch strip across. So if you have a team or friends that you want to share the color swatches with, let us know. And then you just need to cut that up. So 5, because it's 5 different color collection families, and as well at the bottom I've done the thick, vanilla, and base black. So all of those. So I'll get that sorted out, and it's probably gonna go to those of you who have signed up to our newsletter first. So I've started cutting these off, but these ones are made up are going to our teamies. So so they'll have all of the colors to hand if they want to, including the product numbers. So if you are in UK, France, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium, or Ireland, you can join our team to get Stampin' Up discounts as well. And it's just do message us if you have any questions, but it's just at mitosocrafts.com/join. Right, now that's done. Let's get to crafting. So yes, so this is the card that I'm recreating. The band is actually I quite like this band. I've done it a couple of times, but it's just it just goes around the topper and then undoes it as a closure, and then when it opens up, you have this inside. So we did this, the actual inside of case from Jill Moore from Two Big Girls Crafting, and it was a swap from Vienna on stage live. So and I blogged it for something, I can't remember which one, but yes, I think it's for the Stamp Review Group, maybe. I can't remember, but it is yeah, the two-tone flora bundle, and I've just added the closure for it. So it's actually 5.5 by 5 inches. So I will be working in inches this evening or on this video. So let us get started. So we have the two-tone flora stamp and the dies that coordinates, but I probably won't color that flower like that. That one is actually, although you've already got the filler stamp, so you can easily stamp it and color it, I've actually stepped that up by coloring the details in Stampin' Blends. So I watch this space. There will be some new coloring masterclass as well that I want to implement from next month. So we'll do some stamping first. I'll do my flower. Is that a thick? That is a thick one. In probably Fresh Freesia and Orchid Oasis. So is that the big one? So, and that one.
Just me, or does anyone else just want to break out into song when you say Orchid Oasis?
What song are you thinking of? It must just be you. I can't think of any song.
Isn't it Midnight at the Oasis?
Oh, I see. Yes. But it's not Orchid Oasis.
Yeah, I know,
well, you can maybe say, yeah, no, I'm not gonna sing.
I tried. I knew it might try and get him to do it.
Hi, Louise. Hi, Chris. So I'm just gonna do this. It's better to do the dark first, which is the outline. We said that last time, didn't we? And I still forgot. So Orchid Oasis. Right. And this one is, I'm just gonna take down so I can see. I'm looking at the space, the stamens, and just gonna try and bring that down. And you get a lovely flower already. Now for the, if you want the no, kind of, it looks like a no line coloring really, this one. I did stamp that off and done a second generation. So if I do that one and then use that, you can't see it because I've put it all on there, but it's a second generation and you can just see hints where the Fresh Freesia was, and then you can add your coloring with the Stampin' Blends. But that's how I done that topper. So I'm gonna cut that off with this one. I'm also going to use the label from Something Fancy. I'll just get that. Something Fancy. Here we go. So for this one, it's mainly, well, it's all sentiments because that one's all images. So, and it comes as a bundle. Currently, it will carry forward to the annual, but I believe it won't be a bundle anymore. So if you like these two together and save yourself 10%, might as well get it now from our online shop. If you didn't know. So that's that one. I'm gonna use that one, and I'll do some of that as well. This one. So for this one, I want my insert. So I'm just getting the elements ready, and then we can crack on with the fancy fold. So thank you. And what else did I put in? Made the good. I just want all of. Oh no, it was for the Something Fancy bundle. That's why, because I wanted to use all of the sentiments. I used 3 out of all of those, which I thought was good going. So for that one, I will just stamp that in. Why not Orchid Oasis? That's what I have. And die cut. So I'm just gonna stamp that in the middle because I'm just gonna die. That's a bit. That's fine. And then cut another one there. Hi, is that Eloise? Hello. That one. So that's ready for that one, and then for the front here, right? Ribbit. I got another basic white somewhere. I might use thick. I've got loads of, not spare, but offcuts. So I'll do that one for the front. I'm not gonna do some heat embossing this evening, so I'm just going like, okay. Memento. We'll go memento this time. So for the front. And that one I'm gonna die cut with the large label die. So I'll get the Suki down. And start cutting. Or yeah, Orchid Oasis. I didn't really use it as much myself until I started playing with this suite, which is the, what suite is it? Flora. No, something Flora. What's the suite called, Barry?
Fancy Flora, isn't it?
Fancy Flora. That's it. That's the one. I was like, what's it called? But yeah, so it matches the DSP and stuff. So I'm just gonna align this to the left slightly. And also I want the tag. It's hard to do it sideways. So that will have my hole in, but as you can see, it's gonna cut that off. So I'm just gonna cut it up to there. And then so you have, it won't come off obviously. I don't know why I'm trying to take it off. I wanted to show you the hole that it's created. So it's got, I think 3. So you got the punch through hole, which is quite nice. I'll finish that off in a second and just cut through the rest. Oh, Tommy, sorry, am I making a mess? It's like looking at me. Did you leave that? Oh, yes, you did. Okay, thank you. Because I need my instructions. So yeah, Sandra, did you enjoy making this card? Because we did it for our team gathering. Remember? Or do you want to forget? It is the most not difficult, complicated fancy. We normally do a fancy fold and like some simple cards during our team gathering, and then all of our teamies who join us as well gets a pack of different elements so they can make mystery cards. But yeah, this fancy fold was I think was the most complicated. When did we start doing team gathering? Last year, didn't we? Probably January last year, something like that. But yeah, it did take a while, but I think it's really nice. Okay, so I have that. Oh, I forgot this one. Here we go. Go. So I'm just gonna have this one in. Do I need another? No, I'll be fine. Who else have we got? Hi, Susan. Right. I'm sure there's something I've forgotten. But we'll just crack on. So to finish up this one, I'm just gonna cut that off with the trimmer. How far along do I want to? We'll go for 4 inches. So this one is, yeah, 4 inches. I'll cut it way over, so then I know I can. So I'm just gonna align that slit or cut in the hole or in the cut. What do you call it, Barry? In the blade track? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, blade track.
Yeah. So that's straight. Yeah. Blade track. That makes more sense. And now that I know that that's straight, I can just cut that off to 4 inches. And then cut this off along the blade on the slit as well. There you go. There are some flourish in the set, so I will stamp that in probably pool party. I know that I heat embossed it initially. Pool party. Ooh, oh no, soft seafoam. I do like a seafoam. We're still waiting for our new ink pads. Pool party is still the old styly, but I've started labeling them. So there's a couple of inks that's moved color family. So I've just relabeled them on the side which color family they are, and if we have their inkers, I put a dot in. I thought that was quite that was quite clever of me. Barry was like, oh, okay. And yeah, we're what else are we waiting on? We're waiting on the storage still, so hopefully it'll arrive soon. Most of this will be covered anyway, but I'm just gonna do that. So at least that's got something on. Right. I'm getting there's too much on the table already. So I'm just gonna clean. Hi, Alice! And yeah, we're trying to reconfigure our Kallax. So currently we have our cardstock in folders. So I've reorganized that as well. So all of the color families are together. What other inks? Oh, there's another one. But I've been seeing people with like all of the cubes in the Kallax with all of their papers. I'm like, oh, that looks really pretty.
Yeah, I don't want to do that ourselves.
I was just like, ooh.
I want to rearrange the living room.
Oh, do you? Okay, you can do that. I won't help you. Right. So we've got that one. Okay, I didn't do that, but I'm thinking I'm gonna use a DSP. I haven't done the cane weave, so but we'll crack on and then we can just see what else needs doing. So I've got these. So for the card base, or the cover, it is 10 inches by 5.5, folded in half. This is a basic white, just the normal cardstock, and that is, I'll get my, because I scored it with a simplest cord. So that's 11 inches by 5.5, scored at 2 3/4, 5.5, 8 1/4, and that's it. So it's got equal size panels. Another basic white for the inside DBT coming outy. 10.5 by 3/7/8 of an inch, and that is scored at 1 3/4, 3.5, 5 1/4, 7 inches, and 8 3/4. Hi Cindy, hi Cheryl, hello Sandra. So you have 1 2 3 4 5.
Anyone watching this on Facebook as well?
Oh, hi Bex. So we have 2 4 6 panels the same size. Okay, I'm just gonna have to move there. Now we're gonna decorate. So I've pre-cut my panels already. So I am using the Fancy Flora DSP just because it's matchy. You'll need 2 6x6 designs or 6x12 if you want to make it flow. So that will go there. And are you flowing? It doesn't really matter. So that's gonna go there, and I have the panels going here for those. I'll just let you know the dimensions in a second. So the DSPs are 2.5 by 5 1/4. So you need 4 different designs of those. The cardstock, or you can use some more DSP if you got loads. I didn't think of using it any more DSP, and we got loads of DSP left. So that one is, what am I looking at? 1.5 by 3/5 of an inch. So again, the same sizes for all four, and we're gonna do some cutting. So we're gonna adhere the DSP panels first because it's just easier to do that whilst we are on here. You can fold your card first, so just so you can see what it's gonna look where the, because sometimes you can't see the lines, and you're gonna fold that valley, mountain, valley. So basically the middle bit is going towards you, it's coming at you. So fold it in half away from you, and then the concertina, and that should have like that. So at least you can kind of like see where the panels are. You can burnish that with your bone folder as well. And I'm just gonna stick that down. Ooh, I think we need some more Dumbo. Oh look, what's that? I think that's from my pic. Wow. Oh well. So that's gonna go just stuck down. Do I need that? Yeah, I'm just gonna squiggle it just a little bit. So it has got a border around, I think 1/8 of an inch, so 3 millimeters. Oh, that's sticky already. So just gonna go across. Yes, we did. We did. Did you enjoy it? Are you making another one, Louise? So yeah, so fancy fold and kind of like boxes are quite good to make if you got loads of DSP to use. But I still haven't designed any boxes. Or bags. Ooh, bags. But we tend to any retired DSP, because it is lighter than cardstock when we're designing for classes or for retreats, which is coming soon. We use retired stuff, so we can kind of like, we know the dimensions, and we don't have to be too careful, I guess, because it's weird when it's current, we'll be like, oh no, we must not cut it. Don't we?
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut through an aperture in the middle panels now for this one. I'll do that in a sec. So once that's done, so we're gonna align the left edge at 3 1/4, then cut from 3/4 to 4 3/4. So basically, what did I say? 3 1/4. Or if you have a die, that would be good. So 3 1/4. That's we want half an inch border with an aperture inside. So to do that, you kind of like line this up at half an inch. So that left edge is at 3 1/4. So it's just easier to do 3 1/4 on the left edge. So you know that that's gonna be, when you cut, in the middle. So you cut a slit. So align your blade at half an inch, and you're gonna, is it 3, bear with, 3 3/4, 3 1/4. Yeah, that's half an inch, isn't it? Sorry, I'm doubting my notes, but Oh, okay. So it's half an inch there and 3/4 of an inch on the top and bottom. I see. Okay. It wasn't an equal border. Scrap that. But it is correct measurements. So 3/4 on the cutting blade. So that will be 4 3/4 on the right hand, on the bottom. Okay, 3/4. Can I see you? Just like it up. Okay, so we're gonna do that again. So repeat that at 5 inches. So 3/4 down to 4 3/4. I might have to check that in a sec. Open that up. Six inches. So we're doing all of the vertical slits all at the same time. And 7 3/4 of an inch. I don't actually know what this fold is called. Anyone? So now that we have 4 slits going through, we're gonna turn this around, and we want a 3/4 of an inch top. So align that right edge now at 3/4 of an inch, and now that we can see the slits, we can align our cutting blade where that meets and just go down to where the bottom, so from the first cut line to the second, and then do the same for that one to that one. Don't cut all the way through, okay? Luckily no one did that on Team Gathering. Ooh, where are we? So I didn't cut that up enough, but that's cut through okay. So I just need to slit that through. I could realign it again, but I'm just gonna cut this on. Or can I just, oh no, there you go. I just need to be a bit more forceful, but I would, if you don't want to tear your paper, just realign it or use paper snips. So what I've done, so we've done the top, just turn it on the other side, align at 3/4 of an inch, cutting blade there. I went a bit over just because I didn't go over earlier, and then that should cut off the middle bit. Amazing. Yeah, we actually designed this back in December. Didn't we? Because we do our team gathering with our friend Sarah of Kiss Creative. So her team and our team have a monthly gathering. So yeah, so we designed 3 months worth of projects all in one go. Just because she was going away. Lovely trip. For 3 months, wasn't it? Yes. So yes, lucky. So yeah, so now that we have that, we can now decorate this one. So before I stick this down, I am going to stamp some more flowers onto this one, just for the background. Again, you can cover it with DSP, so then you don't have to stamp it. I'm gonna do tone on tone, so Orchid Oasis, and a block. Do we have oh, you have you not fed them?
Time, isn't it? Thanks for reminding me. So have we not got what?
Paper.
We've got plenty of paper.
Scrap
Jane.
paper.
I don't know what paper you need.
Can I have scrap paper, please? I do need to change the back, but I think I bin the really old ones. So I'm just gonna randomly stamp. Well, I can't really do random, but you can kind of. Ooh, oh well. Let's do it that way. Here we go. So that's that one. You could always use Versamark as well. It'll look like tone on tone, but not as dark, because you're just adding clear sticky ink onto your card. But really easy. Swap it around. Go. And one last one. It's textured. Hi, Sophie. Can you Francais? I don't understand, sorry, Marie Claude. But I'll try and get Barry to see if he can Google Translate when he's back. Marie posted something, commented in on Facebook, I believe. Yes. So now that we have that, we're just gonna realign these and stick them down. So pretty much the same as earlier. Again, you can decorate it even more. Ooh, I was going to fold it. So this one, it's gonna go away from you, and then Constantina the rest. There you go.
She's asked if we can put the subtitles in, captions in French.
I think that is that how you do that. Your end.
Okay, also, but it doesn't. I can't change it my end.
Yeah, we can't do it our end. I don't think, Marie. Unless anyone else know. Please
Can we
help.
Change our end. Yeah. Does anyone know how to change on Facebook? This is
On
how you
Facebook.
can change the captions into French. Basically, she's asked. Her comment was. Hello, can you put the subtitles in French, please? I love you. So, but.
One. Oh, maybe I'll do the bottom. Maybe you can Google it.
Yeah.
Barry's gonna Google it. Don't we just all love Google? Go. Did anyone know what fold this is? Comment below.
I didn't see any.
There we go. So me being me, I I wanted to see the DSP. So I didn't want to just stick that down. So I got it again. So we'll do that now. Or you can, of course, use die cuts, which so then you can see. You can create an aperture. But the dies from something fancy, I think it was too wide. Yeah, it was too wide. Or rectangle stitch, which is retiring soon. So I'm just gonna got that again, or create an aperture. That sounds slightly better, doesn't it? It's not a fish. Sorry. So anyway, so we're gonna cut that through, so with a 1/4 of an inch border. So we're gonna align the right side this time at a 1/4 of an inch, then cut from a 1/4 of an inch down to 3/5/8 of an inch. So as long as it's got a 1/4 there and a 1/4 at the bottom. Okay. What did I say? I'm gonna have to take it down so I can see it. 3/5/8. So 3/5/8 on here. To a 1/4 of an inch on top. That looks alright. Turn and align on the left side at 1.5. So it was just easier to do it on the right hand side. So I'm just gonna turn that over. I'm gonna align that one at 1.5, because if you see that score line is now aligned at 1/4 of an inch. So 1.5 on the left, 3/5/8 on the arm, up to a 1/4 of an inch. Let's just hope that's correct. And then do the same for this one. So 1/4 of an inch, 3/5/8. You like doing fancy fold, don't you, Louise? Did you make another one? I know I asked you already.
No, she didn't actually. A couple of questions come in. First was Louise Tubb asked, well, are we going to be doing a catalogue launch party virtually? Something we need to discuss and work out how to do it, because we've never done one before.
Yeah.
So if anyone's got any tips on how a virtual catalogue launch party goes, so any of our seasoned demonstrators that may be watching, as I know there's a few of you on here, if you've got any tips on how a virtual party, please reach out to us, and if you don't mind, we'd love to hear how you do it.
Would be amazing. How do you do it online?
Yes.
Ooh.
So we have also got Gian has also asked, will the swatch cards be available on the Crafty Stampers page?
Crafty Stampers.
I'm assuming the general.
Oh yes. Page. I will have a look. Because yes, so we will do the newsletter first. But I'm sure you're on the newsletter, Gian, right? If you're not part of it already, you can just quickly sign up. It's on our blog. But I won't do the email until tomorrow. So, and you do get a free tutorial. Albeit it's an older card, so you might have to adapt it to newer products, but that's fine. So I've just cut the top, aligned the right hand side now, so I've turned it, aligned that at 1/4 of an inch, and then just cut through from in between those slits. Tommy, there you go. Do that again on this side. So 1/4 of an inch is just easier because you can see, or I can see, and it supports the left edge. So I'll do this bottom here first whilst I'm here. Okay. And whilst that's down, it is easier to do it like this, but I'm just having to move my trimmer because normally my face will be like right there. So yeah, so that's how you would do that. Amazing. So insert the mason boundary, please. Yeah, I've done that. Stamp the flowers. I've done that. So we've got that. Where is my? That's the cover. Oh, it's crinkled seam binding. I think that's retiring as well. Which is that one. So now we can adhere all our stuff, I believe. And I was gonna do this one for the front instead, just a 2-panel. Ooh, 2-panel. Okay, we'll redesign the front. So yeah, because you got an offcut, you might as well use it, huh? You're right. And I have that and this one. That looks alright. Oh, maybe that way. It's different. Yeah, I think that's fine to me. I don't have to emboss. Okay, well, that's done. Okay, so we're just gonna do this one. So we are going to adhere the inside panels, including the die cut labels, which is these. Well done, the panels. So I'm just gonna adhere this onto there. You can stamp some more if you prefer, or stamp the detailed stamp onto there. But that's just gonna get added flat, just because you don't want any more bulk. It's already bulky. So that's gonna get, that looks central. Are you? Yes, I am. It says. I don't know if you heard. And this one goes on to this one. Ooh, I can use a ruler or eyeball it if you prefer. Just so I know that that's the same. I do have a T ruler, but I don't really use it. I don't know how to use it. No, it's only because it's flimsy on the right hand side. So now this is going inside. I'm just gonna re-burnish the fold, especially this one, because it is normal basic white. It is slightly flimsy than normal, but again, I opted for basic white just so it's less bulky and it's easier to actually cut the aperture with the lighter card. So that's gonna go there. And the great thing about this is it fits inside. So I'm just going to add, oh, is that the correct way? Yeah. Glue on the frame. You may get a bit sticky with this one. Just try not to be blobby. So if I fold that down, oh, I need a block. And that's gonna go straight inside. You can open it up again. And just burnish that fold. Fold it back up. Add glue around the outside, round the outside. Guess that song, Sherry. So fold that down and then fold that down. Ooh. Burnish that fold. And you have your insert already. Now for the original, it was only like that. You can use your DSP to cover. So it's quite simple sentiment, but I wanted it so it kind of like closed. It has the cover basically. So I'm just gonna add this on and finish up the card. So yeah, okay. Again, you just need to add glue. To the edge. And it's not 5.5 by 5.5 just because when it's opened I didn't want it too flat, so I had to kind of like make sure that the measurement was actually like long enough but not too long, because if it's 5.5 it's gonna go all the way down there and it's too flat. So I opted for 5 inches, so you still kind of like have that pop. So now that's done, I'm just gonna close this up again, add glue. And then close that up. What? Yay! I knew you wouldn't disappoint, Sherry. Love it. So that is now done. So we're just gonna decorate the panels. I don't know if it's gonna be. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'll try and center it. And at least I'm using the DSP because I didn't in my last one. Would you save this panel DSP? Or is it just me? I saved it but I haven't used it. It's floating somewhere. It's in the DSP pack, I'm sure. So that's done. And also because that right hand side is heighty, you what I've done is, that's why I added the embossing panel there, but I've actually used double dimensional on the left hand side. Just so, I don't know, I know it's gonna get opened anyway, but I just wanted it to look right.
Sherry says save it.
Yeah. But do you use it afterwards? That's my thing. I save it, but I don't use it. So before I stick that down, we're gonna feed through. Depends where this is gonna go. So you can either do it on the middle flower, but I wanted to see the flower. So I slot it into the leaf, and that's just gonna get stuck down with something. Tear and tape. Maybe a few, just so it's not going anywhere. And I will add some more glue around here anyway. So that is all the way in. And that's down, so it's got height on the left and stuck down on the right. And then finally, where's my... again, I'm gonna add dimensional, but this time just one. You can use, because it's a big flower, I did use a big-ish, well, the normal Stampin' dimensional. You can use the small mini one, the mini one even. So I'm gonna line that up kind of like the same level as where that ribbon is, so you know when you try to round it, wrap it up, it's gonna hit around the same area. Or yeah, I know what I mean. I hope you do. So that way is that one. Of course you can decorate it with loads of flowers, but I'm just gonna do that one there. Ooh. Maybe not take off the, there you go, and then just wrap that around. You may need to just shape the edge of the flower. It feels too bare to myself, to me. I don't know about you, but that's just gonna get rounded up a couple of times, and once you know the length of it, just cut that off. So that is done. I will try and decorate, or what did I do? Oh, I splattered petal pink on that one with Wink of Stella. So now that we've done that, what have we used? Orchid Oasis again.
Louise has asked about the dimensionals on the lines on our dimensionals. Louise tab.
Oh yes, so we it's just easier to know which backing you've already taken off, especially if you're working with white. I know that it's different surface, like it's more shiny than your cardstock, but sometimes it's just a quick visual guide, isn't it? And you can, I guess, see it on your work surface where you need to tidy.
It stands out from the white cardstock.
Yes, so that's why we do it. So ink that up with Fresh Freesia and Wink of Stella, and just add a bit of splatter here and there. Did you know that Pearl Basic as well is retiring? Pearl Basic Jewels. So I'm gonna be using that. But there's some lovely new ones. Or shall I use a new one, Barry? What should I use?
Mate?
To decorate. To bling it up. What? Whatever. So what have we got? We have, ooh, tinsel gems. That would look nice. I think that is Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Pretty Peacock. So these are from the annual catalog. Moody Mauve. Ah, yeah, no, we'll go with that. Or the natural adhesive back sequence. I'll go with the Moody. So in color dots. It does need a flourish, but I won't. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I'll do 1, 2 down here. I do like it when it's 3 different sizes. 1, 2, and a 3. And there we go. That is my card. You gonna come over, Barry? You can get into there.
That's actually surprisingly tidy.
Wow. You think? So yes, so let us know what you think of that.
Beautiful.
Quite simple. Simple at the front. Fabulous on the inside.
Stunning.
Just like you, Barry. No, I'm kidding.
We just got a slap, I'm sorry.
Ow. It's a bit delayed.
So, I hope you enjoyed that. I think that's a lovely card. Obviously, it's slightly different to what we did in team training as well. It is different to what we did in team training, isn't it?
Yes, so the
I
team
was obviously
training...
paying attention.
Yeah,
wasn't I?
obviously. The team training didn't have the
didn't have the
cover.
back into it.
Yeah,
So
but I think it's nice either way.
Yes.
Um,
Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I think I prefer it this way, actually. It makes it more of a lovely. Really, really nice.
yeah.
So, let's come over. Do you want to have a little look at us? Shuffle over.
Oh, sorry.
I'm off camera. So, lovely. That's a lovely card. I'm really happy, and I hope you've enjoyed that as well. So, there we have it. So, did you see it? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tease him with the ribbon there. So thank you so much for joining us. We will be back with you again on
Sunday.
I'm losing track of days at the moment. So yeah, we'll be back with you again on Sunday, back to our normal routine. If I get a chance to, I will try and get a Funfold Friday in this thing, but I don't know where time's going at the moment. So we will see what happens. I will try and do that for Wednesday night.
Yes.
Yes, lovely. So, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you all so much for interacting with us. Thank you so much for joining us on Facebook as well. Rosie,
Hi,
just caught the
Rosie.
tail end. Hi, Rosie. Bye, Rosie.
The tail end.
Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Tom is the butt of our joke. So yeah, we will see you again all in a couple of days' time anyway, for another video.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all soon.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.